Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best photo printers.
Starting at number 5.
Canon Pixma MG3620. If you need a cheap printer to print the occasional photo, we recommend the Canon Pixma MG3620. It prints sharp, detailed photos with decent color accuracy and does so fairly quickly, taking only 50 seconds to print a 4-inch by 6-inch picture on glossy paper. The main drawback is that it only uses 2 ink cartridges, one black and one tricolor. These ink cartridges don't last very long, meaning you'll have to replace them often. Also, since it uses a tricolor cartridge, you must replace the entire unit, even if only a single color runs out. XL cartridges are available, but you'll get fewer prints than a supertank model like the Epson EcoTank ET2500/ET2803. Thankfully, the cartridges are cheap, so your overall maintenance cost won't rise too quickly.
Coming at number 4.
Canon Pixma TR8620A. Our best budget pick is the Canon Pixma TR8620A. This all-in-one produces detailed and vibrant photos and supports various paper sizes up to 8.5 inches by 11 inches. You can connect to the printer via Wi-Fi, USB, or Ethernet and print directly from an SD card. It has a high-resolution scanner, but the scan quality is only okay, so it isn't the best for digitizing photos. The main downside of this model is that, unlike our EcoTank pics above, it uses more traditional ink cartridges that run out much faster, so you'll be swapping them out pretty often. Thankfully, the cartridges are relatively cheap. If you have a larger print load, get the Canon Pixma G3260/G3262 instead. It costs a little more upfront but yields significantly more prints than the TR8620A, so you won't have to spend as much on replacement ink. Although it has a slightly wider color range, it isn't quite as color accurate as the TR8620A, as printed pictures have a noticeably warmer tone.
At number 3.
Epson EcoTank ET. For a more modest mid-range pick, we chose the Epson EcoTank ET2400. Like our Epson pick above, this is also an all-in-one supertank model, so it's a great option for those with a large print load. However, unlike the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8550, which uses 6 different inks, with the addition of gray and photo black, it has a more traditional setup with the usual cyan, magenta, yellow, and black ink. Its color range isn't as good but still excellent, it just struggles with bright, saturated tones, meaning some bright highlights won't come out as well compared to more expensive photo printers like the ones above. Printed pictures still look detailed and reasonably color accurate, albeit slightly grainy. You can connect to the printer via USB or Wi-Fi, just know that it doesn't support Apple AirPrint and imagePROGRAF print service, so you may need to download the Epson Smart Panel Companion app to get full functionality on mobile devices. The mobile app lets you print, scan, and perform maintenance tasks. It also gives you easy access to Epson's image gallery, which contains patterns you can use for crafts, like house decorations and greeting cards. Unfortunately, its printing speed is pretty slow, taking almost a minute and a half to produce a 4-inch by 6-inch photo.
Number 2 of my list.
Epson EcoTank Photo. If you want something cheaper, get the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8500, a variant of the Epson EcoTank Photo ET8550 we tested. It performs identically to the flagship ET8550 but can only print on paper up to 8.5 inches by 11 inches in size, whereas the ET8550 supports up to 13 inches by 19 inches. It also has a smaller 8.5 inch by 11.7 inch flatbed scanner, 8.5 inches by 14 inches on the ET8550. Wide format printing is more of a niche use, so the ET8500 probably makes more sense for most people. If you need wide format printing or a larger flatbed scanner, the ET8550 is an excellent choice, just expect to pay more. Like the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300 above, this printer produces detailed and colorful photos. The main difference is color accuracy. It isn't wildly off, it just oversaturates colors to make them more vibrant. The pictures still look amazing, but don't expect them to be exactly like the original. One major advantage it holds over the Canon printer is its lower ownership costs, as it uses a refillable ink tank that yields significantly more prints. You also get a scanner to digitize photos. In addition to the usual Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet connectivity, this model can print directly off a USB flash drive or SD card.
And number 1.
Canon imagePROGRAF Pro. The best photo printer we've tested is the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro 300. This professional-grade model produces incredibly detailed, vibrant, and color-accurate pictures. It supports borderless printing and various paper sizes up to 13 inches by 19 inches, making it a great choice for making posters and signs. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi, USB, and Ethernet, and there's support for Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service, so you can easily print from your mobile devices without installing any drivers or a third-party app. This printer uses 9 cartridges, including specific photo cartridges that work only on glossy photo paper, meaning you won't have to worry about depleting the photo ink when printing documents or reports. There's also a special chroma optimizer cartridge to seal photos for improved longevity and shine. The downside is that the ink cartridges are only good for about 400 color prints and are expensive, so you'll have to spend a fair amount of money on ink. Another downside is that it's a print-only model, so you'll need a separate scanner to digitize photos.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.